ship, we've located the House of Devil's Lair.
What's up, YouTube? This is Ultimate Shield 340 back at again with another Destiny 2 video. So, in today's video, we're going to be talking about survivability, specifically Woven Mail and Strand, and how you can use Woven Mail to increase your survivability, and then my thoughts surrounding that strategy. So, without further ado, I just want to say thank you for watching my videos. If you're watching this, feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Really does help me a lot, and I really do appreciate all of you who continue to support me and watch the channel. So without further ado, here we go. So in this particular clip here, you see me starting. This is not a night, this is not a grandmaster or anything. This is just what the weekly rotation was for the week. And so I'm kind of going through this, and again, I'm kind of testing the build so that I can kind of see what works, what doesn't work, what's helpful when it comes to increasing my survivability. So the purpose in all of this is to help me to stop dying quite so much whenever I'm running content. I think at this point that I'm starting to play Destiny 2, I'm starting to try and make a transition to become a better player in general. Granted, I don't think I'm ever going to get to like the tip top of like of Destiny there ever was or anything like that, but I would like to start to run more difficult content with reliability, where I'm able to do so and clear the content reliably and more consistently across the board. So in order to do that, I need to focus on my survivability, which is what I wanted to talk to you all about today. So in Strand, it actually really has a really good, a lot of survivability due to Woven Mail. What I have as my exotic is the Aviant Leap, and then I have the Quicksilver Storm, which I already did a exotic sort of review over that. So the Woven Mail, you have increased resistance once you proc it for 10 seconds. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. I want to say it might be 60% resistance, which is on top of what you already have for your 30% resistance by having your full resiliency buff. So I don't I don't know if it overrides it or not, or is it just 60% across the board, or is it like I would imagine it's not 60 and 30. If you all know what the answer to that is in the comments down below, I would really appreciate that clarification. Destiny doesn't really put a lot of information, or at least not that I'm aware of, out there for clarification. So if you all could point me in the right direction with that, I would really appreciate that. So as you can see here, I procced Woven Mail. I am being shot with this, by the ads and things like that. But, again, this is just this is not a grandmaster or anything like that. But the idea is that, if I ever was out in the open, because, looking at my own gameplay, I would say that's probably my biggest downfall, is that I tend to either be surprised by ads who come randomly out of doors, or I happen to be caught out in the open. And if that is the case, then what can I do to help increase my survivability? And Woven Mail is the way to go in Strand. Now, the downside with Strand is that with Woven Mail, like, it's great to increase your survivability. The problem with Strand is that it has no way to sustain itself. So unless you have like the support mods in your build, you're not going to be able to regain health. Like, the Woven Mail is great, but unless you have a way to regain your health, eventually you're going to die. So, it's something to kind of keep in mind while you are using this. For me, I really enjoy Woven Mail because it is very easy to proc. You can use it in, like, it's very easy to proc. Strand itself is an amazing subclass. I don't need to tell you all that, because Strand is the new toy, so to speak, and many people have it's been very well received, I would imagine, throughout the rest of the community. The only thing that kind of sucks about Strand at this point is that I did see that they are going to be nerfing the suspend aspect. I want to say it might be next season. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I believe what was said in one of those twibs. I guess nobody really likes saying twibs. I think it's old twabs, I guess, this week at Destiny. And that's just something to sort of keep in mind about moving forward. But that's has nothing to do with woven mail, but just wanted to mention that out to you for your just for your knowledge. Now, when it comes to woven mail and things like that, it's very helpful to use that whenever you're about to fight bosses and things like that, or a lot of ads come out of the way, just kind of like how they do now. It's also very good whenever you cast your super. I think you automatically get woven mail. I want to say all of the classes get woven mail once they cast their super. Again, I'm not 100% sure about that, but if that's not correct, feel free to correct me down in the comments. Um, I think that woven mail is something that I definitely need to continue to explore in my own gameplay. I don't use Strand as often, only because I like Strand and I love the suspension. I think the CC aspect of it is top tier. But I kind of like to mix and match, and I like to sort of have fun with the different ones, the different subclasses, as I say. And Strand is great and everything, but like there's something about either creating some spot through solar. Void actually really has a lot of like cool explosions and stuff. Again, I still enjoy Strand and I like it, but it's just for me it's great, and the survivability of woven mail is top tier. It's just something about it where it just doesn't appeal to me as much as say like void or solar, in that regard. So it's not a subclass I use very often. So but I think in higher end content I need to start to focus on using Strand a little bit more, due to how easy it is to both suspend people and then the survivability of the woven mail. Now, the downside is that even if you do have woven mail, kind of like I did, you can still be one shot by higher end difficulty bosses and stuff like that. So it would be nice if I could at least take one more shot, but it's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. And even if you do have woven mail, still, as you can kind of see here, I'm still kind of going down. Although I am able to survive in this particular situation, it's just something to kind of keep in mind that woven mail is not going to make me invincible, and I need to kind of keep that in mind as I continue to go through the higher end content. So, if you all know of any way to increase survivability using the Strand subclass as well, please let me know. Again, I'm still trying to figure out what is the best way to increase my own personal survivability. So any tips, tricks, or things that you all have at your disposal that maybe you could impart to me, I would really appreciate that, so that I could become a better player, and then hopefully maybe put out more interesting content for you all to watch and see, and for your viewing pleasure and things like that. So that's pretty much all I have at this moment in time. I'm going to go ahead and let the rest of the gameplay play out in the background. Again, please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I really do appreciate that, and I really do appreciate everybody who continues to support me and watch my videos and things of that nature. So, yeah, really, 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 really appreciate that. So, Ultimate Shield 340 signing off, and I'll see you in Destiny 2. Peace.